morning, friends. My name is Kim. Welcome to Healing Cottage Homestead. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so happy to have you with me today. Today we are going to make my famous zucchini bread because I will be in the office tomorrow, and I want to take it for our team that'll be there. It'll be a small team, but want to take it so that they can have a little bit of a treat. And I've been wanting to make it every day, but I've been exhausted having worked in the office all week. So the first thing we're going to do is shred 1 1/4 cups of zucchini. And you are tempted, like I was once, to increase that amount of zucchini. Don't do it, because it won't get done inside. So you just want to stick with the 1 1/4 cups of zucchini. And this is not a bad treat for us as diabetics. We have to, of course, limit ourselves to 1 piece, but it is not. I will give you the nutritional facts in the end, but it is absolutely not a bad treat for us to have. So I encourage you, if you like to have an occasional sweet or occasional breakfast sweet, it's better for you than a donut, and it has a little bit of fiber in it. It doesn't count as a vegetable serving, even though we would like it to because of all this zucchini, but that's okay. And if you can hear my neighbor mowing in the background, I apologize. I've been waiting for an hour for him to finish blowing leaves, because that was even louder. It's the time change today, and he is taking full advantage of the sunshine. So we're at about 1 cup. It'll give you a workout on your arm. Okay, I think we're about at 1 1/4 cups. And this is the last zucchini from my garden. It was the last zucchini I picked before the first frost. But if you were with me, if you've been with me any amount of time, you know that I did shred 1 1/4 cups of zucchini and freeze it into packages. So we are going to take 2 eggs, I'm going to give those just a little bit of a whisk so that they incorporate well. And then we're going to take 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to use my, no I'm not. I'll use my 1/4 cup measure and just do it 4 times because that fits into the jar. One cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, there's 1/4, and there's 1/2. And then we're going to take 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. and then 1.5 cups of flour. There's a half, 1, and another half. So I know that we don't enjoy the part of the time change that makes it dark earlier, but I do love that extra hour that I gain. As you can see, I'm still in my PJs today, but I just love getting up early and all of the things that I think I'm going to accomplish with that extra hour. So we want 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1, 2, and then half of a teaspoon of salt. There we go. And a half a teaspoon of baking soda. That on my trash. And then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And our 1 1/4 cups of zucchini. And we're just going to mix that up, and you don't want to over mix this. This is just like when you make brownies or any quick bread. You want to get it mixed just until it's fully incorporated, and you don't want to over mix. Over mixing actually toughens the bread or the brownies. It makes it less light and airy and fluffy. And that is it. It seems light on the flour, but I'm going to go with it. I wrote my recipe down right before I started the video. The only time I use spray is when I make zucchini bread or some bread like that, and I use the pan baking spray. If you don't like that, you can oil and flour your pan. That's absolutely okay. And I did not get my oven preheated. So we will bake this at 350 degrees. Now get that oven preheated, and then we're going to bake this for 45 minutes. So we bake it at 45 minutes at 350 degrees. This is what it looks like going into the oven. And then when that 45 minutes is up, we will pull it out, and we will sit it on a rack for about 10 minutes, and then we will invert it and get it out of the pan and let it cool. Okay, friends, it has been 45 minutes and about 10 minutes. And our bread is done. It looks and smells delicious. I'm not going to cut into it yet because I want it to cool. And then I'll cut it in slices, and then I'll cut it in slices again. So people who don't know if they like zucchini bread will have the opportunity to try it and then come back for more. So this has in a slice, so in a full slice, it has 154 calories. It has 4 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbs with 1 gram of fiber, so 17 net carbs, 2 grams of protein, and 14 milligrams of cholesterol, so very good there. So I think this would be a great gift, and you don't have to have zucchini from your garden in order to be able to make this. You can get zucchini year round in the grocery store, and this would be great Christmas gifts. There truly is something absolutely delicious about this recipe. I don't know if it's because it's so moist, but there is something different about it than most of the zucchini bread recipes that I have eaten. And I get requests to bring this zucchini bread to a lot of different things. So I truly think you should give it a try, and that you will enjoy it, and it would be a great opportunity to wrap it up with a pretty bow as a gift for someone. It would be nice on a cutting board, and next week I'll show you what we're going to do. Speaking of cutting boards, another recipe that we're going to give a try. So if you like today's video, give it a thumbs up or a like. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, Healing Cottage Homestead. I post homestead-friendly videos every Sunday around noon Eastern, and those are how the food gets to the table. So in this case, the zucchini that came from my garden, and different things that aren't necessarily related to my diabetic journey, but more how we share food with others and how we preserve food. I do a lot of canning videos, bread making, and different things like that. I do post diabetic-friendly recipes every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and those often are low carb, sometimes gluten-free, vegetarian, slow cooker, instant pot, and I'm going to start doing things in the air fryer. So I hope you enjoyed our time together today, friends. I know that I did, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.